Welcome to Wendy and Ria's Art.
Hi everyone, it's Wendy here. I'm back with a video. I haven't videoed the last few. I must say I've been enjoying just being able to paint without a camera going. Today you can see a square board, and this is an Ampersand gesso board. They're gorgeous boards to paint with. This one is 8 inches by 8 inches or 20.3 centimetres by 20.3 centimetres, and it's a museum series panel. What else do they say? Premium acrylic gesso surface. It's just extremely smooth. You don't have that texture that you find on canvas, and it's just really beautiful to paint on. I suppose if you like smooth, and I really like the smooth. Okay, so I'm just using 3 or 4 colours today. Definitely the manganese blue hue. It's a golden paint and it's a beautiful blue. Next I'll be using the Titan Buff by Golden. I've got the fluid and the high flow. The quinacridone nickel azo gold in the golden high flow and fluid. And possibly the teal. I haven't quite decided yet. Maybe the teal, maybe not. So I think what I'll do is start with the cream, the Titan Buff. Now I do have an Ara Titan Buff here, and this one is a little bit thicker, so I might leave that till afterwards. I'll put the thinner layers on first. So this one here is the high flow in the Titan Buff. And I suppose what I'll do first of all is just establish some areas. So I'm thinking I'm going to have the nickel azo gold around here, the blue sort of here. Actually the blue I might bring through the middle, and then Titan Buff over here. So okay, that gives me a bit more of an idea. Make it up on the fly. And just coming down. So got plenty of paint there. I'll just make it a bit thicker. Dripping off my catalyst wedge. Just give it a bit of texture. So I'll just let that one dry. Actually, I might put the blue, the nickel azo gold on next, and then leave those two to dry, because the blue will come in the middle. I'll just get that off the catalyst wedge with a paper towel, and next, oh, I just said not the blue, didn't I? Boy, oh boy, half asleep. That's the water. Oh well, this might dictate where the colours are going. No, that's not coming off. All right. So, what was I going to put here? Nickel azo gold. I'll still put it. I'll have a little bit of blue underneath. That's okay. Okay. Just coming around here. just looking there, and what I might do is have a little bit of an inlet there. Yuck. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, I might just stop there, and I'm actually going to put a bit of this Glad wrap on. Not Glad wrap, it's the plastic, sorry, it's the plastic off the wrapper that was on it. I might just actually cut that in half. So yeah, I always keep the plastic wrapping from the boards or gessos, or sorry, boards or canvases. I'm really not with it today, am I? Okay, so put this on this way. Just smush it up a little bit. Same with this. And then I've got the rest of it here. Just smush that up a little bit. Again, smushing. And it just gives you a little bit of added texture in those areas. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to dry. Okay, so I've taken off the plastic and got some beautiful texture here and on this one as well. Looks really nice. Just, yes, I suppose I love texture, but it just gives it something interesting, some interesting shapes to work with, and maybe often gives me an idea of, okay, what am I going to do next? And I look and go, oh, okay, I can see leaves or trees or branches or flowers or whatever. So yeah, I just find that really useful. Okay, now I left a little gap here because I think I'm going to, whoops. Sorry, I just ended up with that all over my hand, so I might as well put it in here. So I'm going to add a little bit of, here's my brush. Here's one, that'll do. Okay, so just a little bit of teal. Put some down. Just in here. It's just like a little inlet going to a river or something. Flowing on its merry way. Okay. And now I'm going to add the manganese blue hue. Let's grab a little bit of water. I'll just add that blue into the remaining shapes. Okay, so I think I'm just going to leave that there to dry. And I'll come back to that later. Okay, so I've got a little Sakura solid marker here. This is the smaller of the black ones. So I'm just going to do a little bit of line work. Looking at what colour, I think I might use a green. Just a light, oh actually, I might use this green. So now I've got a white uni Posca pen. Oh. And again, just doing some lines. Some silver, which hasn't been used yet, so just got to push it up and down on a bit of paper until the ink starts to come through. And I thought the silver would be good for dots on the water for fish. I'm going to let this one sit, and I quite like the look of it. I could go over the top with the colours again just to knock some of the line work back, but I really like it. And I love the texture that's in this section, and I don't want to cover that up at all. And I actually even like the different textures in the water there, so might be finished this one. I shall leave it and see. Now I'm going to add a stencil over the top of this little abstract. I'm using a abstract tree type stencil, and I'm going to start off with tight and buff, but then I will add a few colours such as raw sienna and where are the other two? What was it? Burnt sienna and Van Dyke brown hue. So I'm trying to replicate the paperbarks that we often see on the Sunshine Coast, just in the little forests just right upon the beach. So I'll start with that light colour and then just add some others as we go.
Swept under the crashing wave, I heard your voice in thunder.
thought I'd show you this piece of deli paper. I actually took the stencil that I did on the ampersand board and put it upside down, so that where the paint was, I put that onto the deli paper and got a beautiful negative print, which will make a gorgeous collage. I probably like it as much as the one on here. It's really lovely. It's got beautiful texture. So just an idea, and that way I didn't have to wash very much paint off the stencil. So if you use the opposite side of your stencil to put on some sort of paper to keep for future collages, it saves the environment by not having to wash as much paint off it and gives you beautiful collage material.